welcome to this morning's vlog. Last full session on Zwift before heading over to France, as we said yesterday. So Mega 30, 20, 10, 5 is today's session. Pretty hard intervals. Overall it's about a 3-hour workout. So Zwift is loading as we speak, so let's head on over and jump on the bike. Okay, so here we are, back on Zwift. This is where the biggest chunk of my training has taken place past year. Zwift, for me, exceptional product. I can get out on my bike, I can train, target specific workouts, specific power, time. I can get on my bike and just have a casual spin. I can race, I can interact with other individuals from all around the globe, and all of that, £8 a month. Yeah, I think for me Zwift is just, it's dog's proverbial. All of this training that I can do is only possible because of Zwift. Because obviously I've got a couple of young kids in the house, my wife and I work, so we take it in turns to look after the kids. This time last year, I would be out on my bike, I'd be in the house looking after the kids, and I'd be snatching at moments to go out, whether it's 4 in the morning, a quick fasted spin, or trying to get out on a Sunday club ride. But nothing was specific, nothing was targeted, and everything was taken on the fly. Using Zwift, it brings a much better structure to it. It's far easier for me to drop kids off to school, get the trainer set up, do a workout, get it away, on and off in an hour, and target stresses in the body that would have to be out for much longer if I was out on the road. Yeah, Zwift is for me great, and I don't think I would be where I am just now if it wasn't for Zwift. 3 days to go before I fly out to France. I also need to give a massive thumbs up and kudos to Dave Owen. He's the resident coach for the KISS race team. You can see the racing kit on my avatar here. So it's an in-game team, it's also a real life team. So he's the resident coach, and he got me going on this path late last year with a training program which took me through until April, focusing on the qualification race. And then from there I've taken it on myself using the Sufferfest training plan, which was created specifically for UCI Championships. You dancing? Hey, Noah's dancing here behind me. He's happy. So yeah, following the Sufferfest program pretty much religiously, 6-day training. It's had a few ups and downs. As you've seen on the videos, there's been some mental barriers to get through. There's also been time restraints and work-life balance and all that type of jazz. None of this would be possible without Zwift. An amazing £8 well spent. Yes, of course there are elements of it which need to be improved, but the thing is, it is improving all the time. It's a very fluid piece of software, updates coming out quite consistently, whether that's introducing new routes, new courses, new routes within courses. That keeps it fresh, keeps people engaged. The one thing about indoor training is monotonous, staring at a wall, staring at a power meter. Zwift obviously removes all that because they immerse you in a world. You've got people to interact with, so you're not just on your own. Although you are on your own, you're not on your own. So they're developing the product all the time. Little tweaks on the software, tweaks on how it looks, how it works, how it interacts with your bike trainer and interprets the data it receives. So yeah, still things to improve, but if anyone who has used Zwift and anyone who has trained indoors without Zwift, I think you would be hard pushed to find anyone who cannot see the benefits Zwift brings to indoor training. So anyway, today's session, down the left hand side you can see what the plan is today. 189 minutes still to go. We're almost finished the first 10-minute warm up. So we've got a steady ramp up on the power over the next few minutes, and then we'll go into the first blocks. So as I said on yesterday's video, we've got 2 blocks. Each block has 4 sets, each set has 12 reps. The reps last for a minute, so you've got a time on and time off, adding up to a minute. 12 of them, 12 minutes work, and then an 8-minute recovery before you go on to the next rep. So the first one is 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 120% of FTP value, so you're right up into the top VO2, lower anaerobic threshold area. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 8-minute recovery. So today's route, we're climbing up the mountain route. What should be happening at some point on this ride, finally, after a year of work, the elusive Tron bike. If you don't know what I'm on about, the Dayglow bike that you see riders on in Zwift, it's actually called the Zwift Concept, but everyone calls it the Tron bike because of the glowing wheels and the glowing frame. So that's the warm up nearly over. Good warm up that you can do either indoors or outside. Keep it nice and steady. Try and remain seated for it all. Keep your pedal stroke smooth and just slowly build up your FTP range. Start down at 40, 45, build up until you are up just above threshold, then knock it down 30 seconds for quick recovery, and then an all-out sprint. But again, try and stay seated 30 seconds there, and then boom, back down, 4-minute rest. That'll make sure that you've got your heart rate up, so that gets the legs ready, primed. A lot of riders. Oh, there we go. The Zwift concept bike is mine. I thought we were going to have to do a lot more meters than that today. Super chuffed. We can now bend the work. No, I'm only joking. We're not going to bend the work out. Fantastic. I'm super stoked. Okay, so here we go. That's the first 12 reps done, 30 on, 30 off. We've now got an 8-minute block, 45% FTP to recover, get the heart rate back down. I've said before, on Zwift, you don't have this issue, but should you be doing this outdoors, intervals is always good to work on a steady climb, for instance. What's really important in these off periods, if you're outdoors, you keep the legs moving. If you're doing a hill, don't freewheel down it. You're not going to do yourself any good. You've got to keep the legs moving, ease off on the pressure, but the fact that you're keeping them moving keeps the blood flowing, and the blood will get rid of all that lactic acid that's building up. As I say, Zwift doesn't have that problem. You've got to keep the legs moving. If you don't, then your avatar stops. So if, for some unbeknown reason, you're watching this and you don't know what Zwift is all about yet, maybe you're brand new to the channel, first of all, welcome along. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you do, thank you. Zwift.com is where you want to go to. It's an online multiplayer game, essentially, although you can't see anyone else around just now. Oh, there's somebody behind me. D5, South Africa, S Russell, UK, both real individuals, sitting on a trainer. So I'm sitting on my bike, which is attached to my smart trainer. The only reason it's smart, as opposed to what we now refer to as dumb, powered, and it has some electronics inside it which react with the terrain. When my avatar goes downhill, resistance eases off. When I go uphill, the resistance ramps up a bit and tries to replicate the realism of riding up and down. My trainer is then connected wirelessly to my PC. The PC is obviously running this program, and the two interact and interpret the data. So right now, 138 watts is what I'm pushing out through my pedals. My heart rate's been measured as 121 beats, and I'm doing just under 90 RPM. All of that's interpreted by the computer, and then you see my little avatar spinning his legs when I'm spinning my legs. So yeah, Zwift.com, the first 50k are free, and then it's an £8 a month subscription. And it's like anything else, you know, I do photography, I played golf when I was younger, I now do cycling, I still do photography, I do filmmaking. Everything you do, you can either do it cheaply or you can do it expensive, exactly the same as Zwift. You can get into it super easy, just a standard, what we now refer to as dumb trainer, so manual assistant, a speed sensor, an Ant Plus dongle to plug into your piece, and away you go. You get into it really, really cheaply, or like anything else, especially cycling related, you can have a super fast machine, which runs in 4K with a huge big monitor. You can have a direct drive trainer in excess of £1,000, still does the same thing. You can still use Zwift, but at the end of the day, what you do is still exactly the same. You still put in effort. I really encourage you, if you're serious about your training, or even if you just want to chill out on the bike when you can't get out, go for it. Right, here we go, second set. That there. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we're back. Just get back up to speed. As you can see from the heart rate, it's straight down into the floor. So we'll try and use this 8-minute recovery to get that back up a little bit. 2 days before we go to France. Yesterday we checked out all the paperwork. Unfortunately there's no printer in the house, so we got it all together in a file, Dropboxed it across to my wife. She's at work today, she print it all out for me. We did all that yesterday. Today's the last session. Tomorrow, just a recovery spin, just very, very gentle, probably like this pace or less. We will start getting together all our bits and bobs, start thinking about packing, bike obviously. We've got all of our kit, we've got clothes, bits of food and protein and all that type of stuff, the supplements to put in. We've got our camera gear, we're doing our filming while we're away, both cinematography and photography. Obviously we're also exploring. The city of Albi is absolutely gorgeous, and I do like to wander about places with the camera. Currently it's exceptionally hot over in that part of France. I was looking at the weather forecast. What time was it? About 9 o'clock UK time, so 10 PM in France. Thunderstorms, 28 degrees, 10 o'clock at night. Next Friday, which is actually my rest day, so that was the day I was planning to go exploring. Currently the forecast is 33 degrees. You look at this skin, I'm not built for that type of weather, so we need to make sure we've got plenty of sunscreen, or sunblock I should say, to pack. Monday will be a rest day, just double checking we've got everything. Tuesday, final pack. Wednesday we fly. Thursday we pick up the car and we drive down to the farm that we're staying at. Thursday we've got some a shorter version of this, some tapering. We've got some 40-20, 40-20, 30-30s and 20-40s. Friday nothing. Saturday primer session, quick 45-minute, making sure the legs are ready. And then yeah, Sunday race day, 155k. Currently the forecast 28 degrees, so that is going to be tough. So certainly the 3 days that I'm spending over there, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, trying to acclimatise to that heat. It's going to be tough racing in that heat for sure, because that's not something you get to do very often in the UK. Out with a tapering block. Instead of making it 1 minute worth of work, just make it whatever the on part is. So 30 on, 30 off. Instead of 20 on, 40 off, do 20 on, 20 off, 10 on, 10 off, 5 on, 5 off. But increase the number of reps. So still trying to do a 20-minute block of work with 12 minutes work, 8 minutes rest. Do additional reps so you're still working 12 minutes. And again with your 10-10, do additional reps so you're still at 12 minutes, 5-5 again. And that way you'll stretch the body far harder than what we're doing today. That's the first block of the Mega 30, 20, 10, 5 done. We're not going to continue with the rest. We've got to go and get these kids some lunch. Here we go, see the little one saying that we have something new. It's a concept bike, Z1. Now, over here to the right, we've got our spray cans. So how do we, what colour? All orange, yellow, green, blue. So here we go with that. How does that look? Purple. Purple. Does purple go with the? What do you think? Purple go with the Kiss kit? Not bad. Let's see. Maybe we should go for a light blue. Light blue go better. Yeah, light blue. Go with light blue. There we go. So there's the Swift Concept Z1, otherwise known as the Tron bike. So that's this morning's session done. So the Mega 30 20 10 5. We only did one out of the two blocks. As I said in the video, we've got a lot of things to do. The kids need some lunch. That's the end of today's video. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching it. Give me a thumbs up. Put any comments down below. It's really good to read your comments. I love reading what you've got to say. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Feel free to share and like the video. Tell your friends. Get them all into the channel. 2 more days to go, and then we're off to France. So the road to glory is almost at its end. But there'll be other challenges to continue. But this first segment is almost done. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you again tomorrow for a new video. Ride on.